welcome back to my channel. Hi guys! Oh my gosh, I am back from 2 nights, 3 days, not really 2 nights, 3 days. Let's just say it was 2 nights, but 2 nights, 2 days, not really vacation, but something like that. I went down, as I have told you on the previous episode or previous video, I went down to attend a funeral of a relative, and yeah, it was sad but at the same time happy. So yeah. Anyways, we are back again today for the furnishing part of the Portobello Road townhouses. For this furnishing, it will take up a lot of parts. I'm still not sure how many parts. Maybe it would take a video each for the floors. So there would be a video for this one, the ground floor, first floor, second floor, and the third floor. I think there are only 4 floors. Third floor and fourth floor, I think. Yeah, so that might be around 5 parts. So I hope you will still enjoy, and I hope you will stick around until the furnishing is done. Because I will leave the download link at the very end part, like the very last part of the video, because I won't be sending this to the Sims resource when it's still not done. So yeah, I hope you still stick around. And yeah, if you guys still haven't followed me on my other social media accounts, my links will pop up right now. Boop! There you go. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Tumblr to stay updated on whatever I do with my life or whatever will happen on my channel. So yeah. What else to talk about? Maybe we should start talking about the build. Should we? Yeah, let's start talking about the build. Here, for this furnishing, I decided to use some custom content. But don't worry, I will put the links to all the custom content that I used down in the description box. So if you want to check them out, just check the description box. I basically just used custom content from the same custom content creators, so you won't be hard up with searching for the content. They are all made by a person or a simmer, I think, named, I forgot, Miguel, I think. The painting and the rugs are from them, and I think, yeah, I think all of my custom content, paintings and rugs, are all from him, because all the custom content that he does with objects are really, really beautiful and very my style or something like that. Very Tumblr at some of it. Some of it are very Tumblr. So yeah, for each townhouse there would be a specific color theme. So it's like, if the outer part, like this one that I am furnishing right now, if the outer part is, what was the color? Yellow, the inner would be like the yellow cream was the outer. So I decided to use a yellow cream color with a mix of green. And then for the others, it's the same. So you'll see that each apartment, each townhouse has a specific color. What color is the whatever color the outside is the same color as the outside, the inside. Oh my gosh. Anyways, oh, before I forget, before I talk about all of the things that I did with this this townhouse, I keep calling it an apartment. Anyways, I would really like to take this moment to thank all of you guys that supported me since I started this channel. Thank you so much, guys. I just when I was down in Manila, Of course, I didn't have the time to be online always. I didn't have the time to upload any video or check on my videos. But because I had that app called the subscriber count on my phone, there were times that I had internet and there were times that I could check on the channel. And while I was on the road, like literally I was on the road, I think I was at NLEX or Esitex when I suddenly saw that I already hit a milestone. It said I hit a milestone. So I checked on it and then it said that I hit 100 subscribers already. So oh my god, it's like, oh my gosh, I was trying to suppress my feelings, not to shout, because I was in the car, but it's like I can't really react or I can't really shout because that was around, I think, 1 a.m. and my grandmother was already sleeping, and if I shouted, I think my uncle would really get I think bothered by me screaming because he's driving, so I think he might get shocked from my scream. So I tried to suppress my feelings that time, and it was really hard because hitting 100 subscribers really is a big thing for me. Although, as I have said in my Twitter, on my tweets, oh my gosh, 100 subscribers isn't really a big number for others, but for me that is a lot. It's like I never expected my channel to grow so fast. I mean, yeah, for others it's not fast. For me it is. I didn't really expect it to be growing that much. I only wanted, I mean, as what I have said in my outros, I just wanted to create this channel to share my creations to you guys, not expecting to have like so many subscribers. Well, it is a good thing, it's like a bonus, but yeah, that wasn't really my goal. My goal was just to share my creations to you guys in hopes that, you know, you could enjoy whatever I could create. So yeah, it was really overwhelming that you guys are loving my my content and supporting me. So I would really like to take this moment to thank you guys. Like, thank you so much for giving me the support, for giving me the push to do this. And yeah, right now I'm still deciding on what I should do for 100 subscribers special. If you have any ideas, you could comment it down below, or you could tweet me on my Twitter. I think it would be faster either way. So yeah, I could wait for, yeah, as long as I can. But I don't know, I'm still not sure if I should do a face reveal. Some of you guys already know how I look because of Facebook. Yeah. And I think, I don't know, I think 100 subscriber face reveal would be really early. Maybe it's just for me, but I could do a Q&A if you guys would like it. So yeah, for this week I won't be following my regular schedule of uploads, because if you guys have noticed, I try my best to stick with the schedule of uploading videos for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so MWF. If I have an extra video, I upload it on Sunday. So that would be I upload it on those days. And yeah, I am still thinking if I'm not thinking, for this week I won't be really following that schedule, because because this build has a lot of parts, and I don't know if, and not really, I don't know, it's like I know that I have to upload it every day so that you guys could be up to date with this build, and then so that I could start sharing with you guys another build that I'm doing. So it's like I could share it faster with you guys. So I'm still not sure if I could upload another Google Replicate on Saturday. So I will just update you guys if I could. If not, I think the video that will be up on Friday would still be the last part of this build, because this build is really big. It's like I remember telling you guys that I would try to build smaller builds so that it wouldn't take up a lot of parts, but then I don't know why but I keep on building a lot of big builds, like unintentionally making big builds. So yeah, now oh my gosh, after that very long rambling time rambling part, I will now talk about the build. For this build, I really played around with the dining tables. As you have seen earlier, I really liked playing around with the dining tables, because if you noticed with my last build, like the twin loft apartment, I loved the idea of having those chairs under the table with just using the move objects cheat, which was really fun. It looked really realistic with how you fix your chairs in a house, because of course in a house you don't leave your chairs like pushed like pulled out from the table. Does that make sense? Yeah, because yeah, you usually push it in so that you could have more space and it would look neater. And trying out a lot of move objects on, like playing around with it, what made me be able to create that illusion that you could push the chair in. But I'm not really sure if you could still use the chair. I think you could, but it would look a bit dodgy when your Sims sit on it, because it's like they're sitting inside the table. So I think you guys, if you want to use some of the chairs or you want to use the dining table, you could move it, because I still left a lot of space around the chairs so that you could still use it. So yeah, here as I have said on my previous video, I told you guys that I based most of the layout of this house and the design of some of the ground floor layouts from Tanya Burr's and Jim Chapman's townhouse or house, because I really loved the layout of their house. And oh my gosh, I have been doing a marathon on Jim Chapman's vlogs so much that I think it really was the inspiration for this build. So yeah, anyways, now we are at the third apartment or third townhouse. This townhouse is my favorite out of the 5, not just because it has the pink and black theme, but it's because of how I did the layout for this ground part of the townhouse. Because as you can see, I split up that part, which is different from the others, and did a very I don't know, very girly like a living room downstairs. So yeah, I really loved how it looked like. Oh my gosh, I can't really talk, I don't know why. So yeah, if you noticed, I try my best to make sure that every townhouse has a different style, has a different layout to it, but not really playing around with how I placed those walls, because those would be like the permanent layout of those townhouses. And then it's like for the pink townhouse, this one, I don't know, I imagined that they would just put an extra room there. I mean, it didn't really destroy the other parts, because the other parts of this townhouse is identical to those other townhouses. So I think it was okay, and I think I was imagining this apartment or this townhouse. Oh my gosh, I keep saying apartment. Yeah, I need to stop. This townhouse, I imagined it to have just a very trendy sim or someone who works a lot at home. So it's like basically a vlogger or a blogger or I don't know, a YouTuber living here. So yeah, here as you could see that I don't know why you could see like the stairs from the other townhouse, so I decided to move the stairs, and yeah, I think it still worked. So yeah, the light in the living room, I think I changed that because that is very low, very low. It's very low and low, and it really blocks the television, so I changed that to a different light which is a bit higher, and it works. So here I am playing around with the dining room. For this townhouse, I think I used a lot of items that I rarely use, like those chairs, those sofas, that cookie display thing, and yeah, I think this dining table and the very first dining table were the only ones that I didn't play around with, because as you can see, it's just the plain table, and I don't know, I wanted this one to be a bit simple because the design or the color of this apartment is really bright, and I didn't want to have something that would take away your eyes from the very bright color. So I made it simple, made it just as it is. So yeah, here I am putting another bar because I don't know what to put on this part. And yeah, I think it worked. As you can see, I am using a lot of things that I never used before, like I never used those appliances for some reason. I barely use them in my builds for some reason. And then a lot of things from the luxury stuff pack, as you can see, like I think the chair was from Get to Work, but the sofa was from Get to Work, but the dining chairs and the stools are from the luxury stuff pack. So yeah, here I am moving the windows because that side of the kitchen had more space, and I wanted to move the door so that yeah, I could use a lot more space for the kitchen. Anyways, there are more repeating here, like putting in those black wallpapers, and then here I am using the most expensive appliances in the game, and then here I thought, why not just put in some plants and some wooden things here just to add texture to the apartment, which looked very cute. It was the first time I did that in a build. And yeah, all of the plants for the exterior and the backyard of the townhouses are all similar except for the furnishing of the front yard. Would you call it a front yard? Front open basement. I'm not sure what you call it, but yeah, most of them are very identical, but then the backyard are different because there are 3 townhouses with pools, one with a jacuzzi and one with just plain a seating area. I think, imagine that like that one would be the cheapest, and then the most expensive one would be either ones of those that has a pool. Yeah, could that work? Yeah. Anyways, I really love this townhouse, this pink townhouse, this pink townhouse, because I don't know, I really loved the color scheme of it. Here, this is the purple townhouse. This one, it was very it was very hard to look for colors that matched the outside. So what I just did was like I picked the dull gray, like the one, or dull blue that looked like blue and purple or anything like that. I picked that one and mixed it up with yellow, which I think worked, but then I don't know, it seemed like the build like the townhouse was a bit dim, so at some parts I still put in purple items. Like later on, you'll see me change the sofa, like the bigger sofa there, with the spa day sofa, like the purple one, I think. And yeah, here, this townhouse, I used the way I did the here you can see me play around with the sofas again. I think I decided to use, yeah, here, what I did with the twin loft, which is very cute. I mixed matched, oh my gosh, the the colors of the chairs. So I decided to use some of those dull blues and the yellow, because I don't know, at some point I decided that the colors work together. So yeah. Anyways, for this townhouse, I think rather than putting a bar, I think I just added I think a study. We'll see. Yeah, I did. I just placed a study in this, like a small study, just for, I don't know, if you're too lazy to go upstairs, or you're too lazy to go upstairs while you're eating something, you might as well just work downstairs. So yeah, for each townhouse, I decided to mix up how I did the layout of the kitchens, because I noticed with a lot of townhouses, they really have a different layout. Each townhouse has a different layout with their kitchens. They really love renovating their kitchens. So I decided to have a variety of ways I could decorate the kitchen. So yeah, so as you can see, I still follow the layout of the house, like having a guest room, not really a guest room, like a living room, the dining room, and then the kitchen. So I'm still following the layout, but using different styles to decorate the house. So yeah, here you can see me put the pools in, and yeah, I start to decorate the backyard of this apartment. As you can see, when you change the time of the game, I really love how the light comes through the windows. For some reason, I don't know where they got the light from when it's like they're at the basement, but yeah, whatever it is, I love it. This townhouse has a color scheme of red and white, which I really love, because it's very it has furnitures that are very classical or classy, but then there's a lot of pop of color, which is a bit fun. As you can see, like the rug, like the custom content rug, is very colorful. Not really colorful, but it really has a lot of personality, which like contradicts the classy chairs, which I really love. It's like I mismatched two personalities, like a very classy one and a very modern one, which I really loved. So anyways, guys, I won't be putting in screenshots for this build, because, well, it is a very long video, and I don't think a lot of you guys would stick around if you already knew that this would be a 30-minute video. So I just might as well try to make a house tour, like a better house tour, because thank you for Freezer Bunny, because I was able to ask advice on how to do those house tours that he did. So yeah, I will try my best to do that on this build. So yeah, anyways, guys, I will end my commentary here. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, pinch that like button down below. Comment in the comment box any suggestions, ideas, comments, or just about anything that you want to share with us, and your ideas on whatever I asked you earlier. And if you are new to my channel and still not subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe, because I created this channel in hopes to share my creations to you guys, not only to the Sims community, but also to those who are interested in my videos, and in hopes to give you and your Sims joy and happiness. Anyways, guys, we are just finishing up the basement part of this build. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you didn't mind me rambling, and thank you again for giving us the opportunity to hit 100 subscribers. I am praying for more family members on our channel, and yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video.